up? It is the Wolf, and I am back at it again with another video. I'm at Baltimore Comic-Con 2019 with the wonderful. Please tell the people who you are, sir.
I'm Andy Smith, comic book artist.
Awesome, awesome. Could you tell them a little bit about what you do and what projects you've been on?
Yeah, so I started working in the business back in 1991.
Wow.
I went to the Kubert School and got my first gig for DC when I was a senior. I started at DC on Justice League Quarterly. Then I did the first Green Lantern annual. Went to Marvel and worked on Quasar for a while, and Silver Surfer, and did some X-Men stuff. Did Exo-Man of War for Valiant, Acclaim back in the 90s. Wrote a book on drawing comics called Drawing Dynamic Comics, which came out in 2000.
I have that book.
Worked on Stormwatch for DC. Now I'm part owner of a company called Ominous Press.
Oh, okay.
And the book I do is called Demigod, and Ron Mars writes that. That's it. I mean, I've worked on a ton of stuff. I always kind of forget. I mean, I just scratch the surface, I guess, with the stuff I said. But that's it.
Yeah, well, you're definitely a veteran in the comic book world. I think most of us who have been reading comics know your name for sure. Do you think you could tell me a little bit about Demigod? I haven't heard about that one yet.
Demigod is basically 17, 18-year-old kid that gets the powers of Hercules.
Right.
He's a smartass. He's kind of a mix between Deadpool and Thor. So he breaks the fourth wall, has the powers of a god. This book I'm holding collects the first 2 issues plus the 12-page story that you kind of get in this book. I mean, that pretty much sums it up. It's got humor to it. It's definitely, we have three properties: Dread Gods, Demigod, and Giant Killers, and Demigod is more of our superhero one.
Okay.
And like I said, Ron writes it, I draw it, so that's Demigod.
It's pretty awesome. I like the artwork already on there. Definitely has the classic superhero vibe that I think we all know and love you for.
Sure.
Could you tell the people where they could follow you?
Oh yeah, my website's andysmithart.com. On Twitter, it's Andy Smith Art. On Instagram, it's Andy Smith Art. And then on Facebook, it's actually Andy Smith Cartoonist, because Andy Smith Art was taken. So
isn't that always the way?
To Andy Smith Cartoonist. So those are all the social media platforms.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for taking the time out of your busy day to talk to us. I really appreciate it. All right, guys. We are Audi 5000.